Hey guys, what's up? It's Audra and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is the last Friday of the month, so you know what that means. That means today we are doing my top 10 favorite songs of February, and they will be getting added to my monthly favorites playlist on my Spotify. If you don't follow me on Spotify, I'll put the link to my playlist in the description so you guys can follow along with the playlist. That will be updated the last Friday of every month along with this video that comes out. And you guys can listen to my monthly favorites playlist with me. So let's get started. Okay, so we already know the first song on today's list had to be something from the new Hayley Williams album. Let's just say I've never listened to an album in my whole entire life that made me just more sad than that album. Like, the whole thing was just sad, but like in a good way. Like, I was just sad listening to it, and it just like made me feel so many emotions. So anyways, the reason that I had this song on the list is exactly because of that. Just the way that she could put so much emotion into these songs, and even just this one single song, like, I think hit me like the most for some reason. It's just crazy. The whole album is amazing, but this one was definitely my favorite. So, number 1 on the list is Trigger by Hayley Williams. The chorus is literally 2 lines that's just repeated. Probably the best 2 lines like I've ever heard written ever in my life. I pull the trigger, but you hold the gun. How come you never put the safety on? I don't know how the vocal line goes because I've like just recently been like really listening to it like every single day. But those words are so good. It's amazing. Whole album, so good. That song, 10 out of 10, best one. Number 2, we have Obey by Bring Me the Horizon featuring YUNGBLUD. Something about that song just gets me so hype. Like, I don't know. I think, well, I've always listened to Bring Me the Horizon, and I have always listened to YUNGBLUD even since like his first album. So when they did this song together, I was very excited. But I didn't really get into that Bring Me the Horizon album right away, like right when it came out. But I had been going back, and I put that song on one of my playlists because I was like, this song is so good. And it's just so catchy. It's very sing-along-y. Oh, babe, I hope you had a lovely day. Oh, babe. Like, that's so catchy to me. So I've just been singing it every single day. So every time I get in the car, I'm just like, oh, I want to play the song because I want to sing along with it. And it's just super, super fun. Next song, number 3, is Me and Your Ghost by BLACKBEAR. I think that song is amazing. I mean, obviously, it's on my top 10 songs of the month. But that album is fantastic. And my favorite song from the album used to be Feel Too Much. I don't want to feel too much. I don't want to speak, don't call. That song, which is still really, really good. But I have been listening to Me and Your Ghost lately a lot because my friends like it a lot. And Sam's been listening to it too a lot. So I've just like heard it. And now every time I like hear it, I'm not alone. It's just me and your ghost. In my crippling depression, I thought I learned my lesson. That up and down vocal line I think is so cool. I'm not alone. It's just me and your ghost. And the crippling depression, I thought I learned my lesson. I think it's so cool. And I think when I listen to songs, as I explained in the last video, I do listen a lot to the vocals. So having something that catchy as like your top line for a chorus just like really sticks with me and sticks in my head. So that one has been just something I've been obsessing over lately. Number 4 is Boyfriend by Coin. For multiple reasons. This is such a feel-good song. It's so fun. I love blasting it in my car on my way home and just singing along to it, like dancing with myself. It's also just a song I put on with my friends in the car just because it's so fun. But the concept of the song, also amazing. It's basically about not wanting to be someone's like booty call. That's like really what the song is. The top line is, I don't want to be your boyfriend. When you need a little company, I don't want to be your boyfriend. No. when there's not another phone to ring. Like, it's basically talking about how you are, like, somebody's, like, side chick. Like, that's really what it is. But a dude. So, like, it's about this girl who just only calls this boy when she's lonely and, like, doesn't actually want him to be her boyfriend, but basically wants him to act like a boyfriend for, like, one night. It's Friday night, you call me up and you got my number wrong. I don't want to be your boyfriend. It's so good. That chorus is so catchy. So are all the verses, and the concept is so good. I wish that I wrote a song about it before them. Okay, moving on. Number 5 is Lights Up by Harry Styles. When the Harry Styles album came out, there was a few songs I was obsessed with. Obviously, Watermelon Sugar, and also Golden. And those were the songs I listened to. I honestly didn't like Lights Up that much when it came out. Just because I couldn't get into it as much as I could into Watermelon Sugar. Obviously, this song is a little more deep and, like, more about something than Watermelon Sugar, and I think that's why I so quickly got attached to Watermelon Sugar, because it was just an easy listen. It's very fun. It doesn't have very intense lyrics, and Lights Up is exactly the opposite. It's a very alternative sounding song. It has very intense lyrics, very, very catchy vocal lines, but it's a lot more of a concentrated listen than just listening to Watermelon Sugar. You can listen to I could listen to Watermelon Sugar in my sleep and still enjoy it, but when I sat down this month and really was listening to the album again, I was like, wow, like, I really forgot how good Lights Up was. So I have been just totally, totally obsessed with just breaking that song down right now and going through each part of the lyrics and, like, figuring out what I like most about it. And I think, like, my favorite part now is, like, the post-chorusy part. I don't know, the step into the light, so bright sometimes, I'm not ever going back. I think that part is my favorite right now. But I will let you know, because it's going to change, I feel like. Number 6 is the song Sugar by Brockhampton. I honestly, not going to lie to you, completely forgot that this song existed. And then the other day, it just came on randomly on one of my playlists. I think I was just listening to, like, my Audra's Picks playlist, but there's just so many songs on that I, like, hear different ones every single day. And Sugar came on, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I forgot about this song. So I listened to it, forgot how much I liked it. It's fantastic. Just that opening, like, how it starts on that chorus. And I think the thing I like most about that song is all the harmonies in it. The harmonies in the chorus and towards the end of the song are, like, immaculate. Everything about them is just amazing. And honestly, there's not a lot of, like, crazy harmony, like, prevalent, like, harmony stacked songs right now. So hearing that again, I was like, dang, like, this is really sick, like, that somebody did this. And, like, all the harmonies are spending the minutes alone, waiting for you to call me. You're the only one I want by my side when I fall asleep. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Tell me what I'm waiting for. No, it's hard, but we need each other. No, it's hard, we need each other. Like, those harmony stacks there and that, like, vocoder, like, underneath it. That voice is just so, so good. Number 7, my friend Allie put me on this song a while ago, and I was listening to, like, my alt playlist, and it came on, and it's so good. It is just, like, the perfect alternative song, and I was very in the alternative mood this month. I feel like last month I was more in, like, a poppy, kind of, like, happy mood, and this month I've been in, like, the emo, like, alternative phase of my life. I don't know what's wrong. But I've been listening to my alternative playlist a lot, and this came on, and I was like, dang, this is just, like, the perfect, like, alt song. It's so good. Anyways, the song is called Jackie and Wilson by HOZIER, and she told me to listen to the whole entire album. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I've listened to a few of the songs, and they're so good. This one is just, like, a standout, I think, from the album, and it's very catchy, but it's also, like, not too, like pop, like trendy. It's definitely more alt. It's definitely a little bit weirder than like anything you would hear on the radio. So I think it's like a good blend of like still catchy and still clever, but not super poppy or like anything like that. Number 8 is also kind of an old song. This month I have been like obsessed with songs that I like used to be obsessed with, which is fun. Like it's always fun to like go back and listen to like songs that you haven't listened to in a while and kind of gain like a new love for them again. So again, I was in like a pretty dark mood apparently this month because number 8 is Let Down by PALISADES. This song is amazing. It has such a catchy, almost like EDM like chorus, but it's very heavy and like driven. So it's very like exciting to listen to and like energetic, but it has that like extra like little punch of like a pop feel and like very, very clever lyrics, with also like a drivey, heavy like EDM chorus. And I really, really like that. Just like the, 'cause you're let down, stuck in my head every single day. And then the little like drop, like post chorus, I don't know what you would call it. Anything at all, 'cause you're let down. I also love the vocal lines in the verses is, I've been so good to you, whatever you need, not there for me, expecting me to be a remedy, doing what you please. I'm sick of the thought of you and me, I hate myself. It's just so good. The second chorus, or second verse, so good. At number 9, we have Supercut by LORDE. LORDE's album is so underrated. The album, is it Melodrama? I'm looking just so I can just tell all of you for sure. But I'm pretty sure it's the LORDE, her like whatever the most recent one was. I'm pretty sure it's Melodrama. Literally, yeah. Best album ever created, and it is like slept on. Every song on that album is good. The only song people know from it is like Green Light. Are you joking? That album is amazing, and Green Light is probably like the bottom tier song from that album. Everything is amazing. Supercut though, I think is my favorite. Perfect Places was my favorite for a while from that album, just because it's so like fun and like upbeat. Supercut is like fun and happy, but it's so sad. What is up with me and sad this month? Apparently I'm just in a sad song mood. But the lyrics of this song are crazy, like deep and sad, and you don't realize it because the song is so poppy and happy and upbeat. The lyrics are like Debbie Downer. Like when you realize what it's about, you're just like why? Anyways, it's about, the song started, the first words of the songs are, in my head I play a supercut of us, all the magic we made up, all the love we hadn't lost. And it's basically about remembering somebody that you were in love with and like thinking that you have this like thing that is still real, but you're just like remembering all of the fun things you did together, like in a supercut. It's fantastic, and it's so amazingly catchy also. Just like honestly probably one of the most perfect songs. Okay, last song on the list, number 10, is Mistakes by TOVE STYRKE. I have talked about her in many videos before and on my Instagram and stuff because I'm obsessed with her album Sway. I think that the first half of the album is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Every song is perfect. And it happens every once in a while where I will just hear one of the songs from that first half of the album and it's just running in my head all the time. And right now it is Mistakes from the album, so Mistakes by TOVE STYRKE. It's so good. It's another, this one's actually like a happy song, which is shocking since every other one has been sad. But I really like the concept of the song because it's about liking somebody so much that like you don't care if like this is a terrible idea. Like they are gonna make you make mistakes because you are like so head over heels for them. And the opening of the chorus is like a very like synthy vocal. It's like, you make me You make me wanna make mistakes. Love how bittersweet it tastes. Eh, eh, eh. And it's so catchy. All of her vocal lines are amazing also. And I think the song is just so relatable because I feel like everybody at one point in their life, if it was like an actual crush or like a celebrity crush or whatever, has felt that way of being like, I would literally do anything for this person. And you might not even know them. Like it could just be like some like random person you just see like walking on the street. But I feel like the feeling is so relatable, and that's what I like so much about the song. Alright, well that is the end of today's February top 10 songs, monthly favorites, whatever you want to call this, top 10 songs of February. And remember, all of these 10 songs are now added to my Audra's monthly favorites playlist on my Spotify, which is linked in the description. If you haven't followed that playlist, make sure you go do that so you can keep up with all the songs and this video that comes out at the end of every month. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss an upload every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye! See you next week!